The Rabbit and Gina podcast.
Do you have a dog that has a really unique trick that it'll do on command? Have you programmed your dog with something weird? Because, Harley Doggerson's got one. It's really funny. We've been looking after friends' dogs. I've been going over and feeding these suckers, and they're so funny. They're huskies, and so they're so talkative.
Uh-huh.
And I have full conversation. Well, I try to. I can't get a word in. Oh my
really?
God, the two of them non-stop. And then I'll go, hey, do you mind? I'm trying to say, I love it. I'm chatting away to these two dogs. And when we were going through all the stuff about how to, when feeding them, these are their bowls.
Yeah.
They had specific bowls. I couldn't remember. One's blue, one's purple. And so I'd hold them out to them and go, hey guys, who's this who's? I'm like, I know you're colorblind. So you don't know. Okay, let's see which ones you go to. Put them down in front of them. I'm like, are there any special commands like for them to eat? Because with Harley Doggerson, she'll sit there. Oh God, the other day I put her food down, and then someone came to the front door. I went off. I was talking to them for ages. Come back to the kitchen. She's still sitting there, just like looking up at me, going,
what a good girl.
say the word,
Did
man.
she just have a little check you and just even a little lick of it?
No, she sits there, and we did that as a thing when training to stop her from just like eating anything she finds on the street or whatever.
Yeah.
But she's got to be told eat, and then she'll eat.
Aw.
And so with these, is there any special thing? Oh yes, okay. So first you get it's Honey and Atlas, the two huskies. God, they're standout names. If you know these guys, then you know those dogs. Honey, we get Honey to sit first, and we feed Honey first because Atlas goes a bit nuts if you feed him first, and so, and with Honey, you click your finger and point at the bowl.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, yeah, no worries. And with Atlas, get him to drop to his tummy first. Tell him to drop. I'm going, all right, this feels like a joke now. You got to get him to drop, and I'm like, what do you say? Drop? And just say drop, and he'll drop to his tummy because it's a really submissive sort of position for him.
Yeah.
And just calm him down before eating. I was like, okay, now it all feels like it's something. And then to get him to eat, you hands together, give him a rub.
Are you kidding?
And I'm like, come on.
This doesn't sound real.
Come on. This, all right. We're having a bit of a laugh
Yeah.
here. Oh, yeah, you got to do all these things. And then first I did it, I'm like, oh God, what was I wrote all these into my phone.
Oh,
I was
yeah, because
like,
how are you going to remember that?
I need notes.
Which
Hang on a
dog's
second.
which?
Yeah, you sit, and then I'll click my finger, and then you eat, and then you drop to your tummy, and then I'll rub my hands together, and then you'll eat, and True!
Are you kidding?
I didn't eat until I did the things.
Wow.
I have no idea where they came from or anything.
That's
but
crazy.
Pretty cool. Separate commands for the two dogs and that kind of thing. Harley got to tell Dee. We had we were looking after a dog up in Queensland once. We went and stayed at a mate's place, looked after their dogs, and we're trying to remember what the word was that you have to say for the dog because they will not eat unless you say the word.
Oh.
And a mate's like, yeah, I know. I got a call. I was overseas once. Got a call from my mate because he'd been standing there for half an hour going, go, eat, have at it, okay, food,
nothing.
He's like, the dog's going, nice try, you haven't said it yet. How funny. So he had to ring him over in America and go, what's the word to make your dogs eat their food?
What was it?
Okay, man. Quasimodo. Make it really good.
Random.
So what have you got one for your dogs? Have you trained them with a specific thing? Harley and I, through COVID times, when we weren't allowed to shake hands anymore with people.
Social distancing.
Yeah. We trained Harley, instead of doing high fives, when you put your hand down, she does the high five, we do foot fives. Still do them now. So I go up to her and go, hey, Harley, foot five. And I put my foot out, and she gives a high five on the foot.
Oh, that's cute.
You got one? I'd love to hear about it.
The Rabbit and Gina podcast.
So, I'm looking after some dogs. There were some very, very specific commands to...
Very specific.
Yeah, to get them to eat their food.
Oh.
And I had to remember it all and get it just right. Otherwise, these dogs wouldn't eat the whole time I was looking after them.
Crazy.
Harley Doggerson, she does a million tricks. She loves doing tricks. She's a Kelpie.
Yeah.
She likes
She wants to please.
Wants to please.
Yeah.
And the foot five one is funny. Put your foot out and go, hey, foot five. And she'll give you a high five on your foot.
Aww.
It's just because we're not meant to be touching hands through that time.
Yeah. Oh, it's very safe.
And what about you, Tania? Have you got a very special trick is it your dog that does this trick?
Yes, I do have a very funny trick. So when I have a little 8-month-old French bulldog. He's pretty advanced. He's very silly. But when he was about 12 weeks old, when I first got him, I had taught him how to beg. So he sits on his butt with his front paws pressed against his chest, begging.
On the chest?
Oh.
Yeah, so he sits there actually begging, but the only downside to it is when I want to show someone, he doesn't do it. But when he does do it is usually when he's in his bed and he wants to come on the bed, he will stare at us and just go up on his bum and beg.
Oh.
Or when he sees that we have food and we're sitting on the lounge, you'll look down at the floor and he's begging.
That's so cute.
How cute.
Totally one that backfires on you. Like, yeah, because how do you say no?
Yes.
God, he's literally begging.
Literally begging.
Oh, and it's got those puppy dog eyes.
Puppy dog eyes. It's the ultimate combo.
And his bug eyes are massive too.
Oh, it's a big bug eyes. It's a French bulldog. And then you can hear him as well. Like,
Oh,
to
yeah,
that
the
weird,
whole time.
weird noise that they make.
Oh,
That's good.
What a cutie.
We'll go from French bulldog to what, Renee?
I've got a Staffy cross Chihuahua.
Let's stop there for a second.
The Chihuahua was a very confident dad, put it that way.
Oh, the Chihuahua was the dad.
Chihuahua was the dad.
Yeah.
You go, look
Yeah.
at that Staffy over there. The Staffy's going, excuse me? You?
Oh, he's a beautiful thing, no, but it's not really much of a trick. But if he's laying somewhere that you don't want him, because he's a bed hog, even though he's a tiny little thing, you'll say, flick your and he gets up and runs away and starts chasing his tail.
Get off your...
Bum.
But
No,
not that
starts
word.
with D, a letter word.
Oh, this is fun. Starts with what?
A male appendage.
Oh.
Yeah. So he'll be laying there on his back with his bits in the air and you want him to move, so you go, I'll flick your and he thinks it's hilarious and gets up and starts running around like an absolute idiot.
That is weird. Really weird.
I know, he is a very weird dog.
You came up with it.
Oh, well, my husband did, not me.
Oh, that totally feels like a husband thing.
It does.
Oh, that's funny.
The Rabbit and Gina podcast.
I need to find a handyman, Raps. Where can I find a handyman?
How dare you? You're looking at one. You know you are fully unqualified.
Oh, I don't care. You're more
Oh, my
qualified than my
goodness.
husband, who doesn't do any handiwork ever.
You know, I thought about you just yesterday, and there's something that you told me that needs to be done at your house, and I thought, what a bad friend. Why have I not gone around and done
Terrible
that?
friend.
And then I thought, hang on, what?
I said you didn't notice.
I notice everything you say. Sometimes it takes me until I'm driving home to sort of go.
Wait a minute.
There's a lot to unpack in this show, Gina, and I do it as I'm driving home. I'll be driving along and go, yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. See, it took me a while to get your, wait a minute. Why, and then sometimes I go to turn around and then I realise you're not here. And then I'm like, well, that's fine. I'll drive to her house and
I'll
ask
tell
her.
you what.
And then I'm like, oh, I'll get there and she'll have a bunch of jobs for me to do.
Yes.
No, I want to.
Can
but
you please?
Yesterday I was thinking about it and I was like, wait, what was that thing? Because blah, blah, blah.
Let me
I need
tell
to go
you.
around. And then I thought, no. How's Rod going to feel
Oh, he won't
if
care at
I
all.
roll in there and go and start fixing these things
Are
up
you
in the
kidding
house?
me? He will buy you a beer. He'll love it.
Oh my God,
He's
I
not
was
that
thinking
person.
about. I was cleaning the floors yesterday. This is what I was doing. I was down on hands and knees, and I was cleaning, like scrubbing on the floors. It's the thing I do, and when I've spilt paint all over them. And I was doing that, and I thought I must go do those. And then I was playing this conversation out in my mind, and I thought, I could just say to Rod, don't you worry, mate. If I ever need an album produced by a award-winning record producer,
Exactly.
mate, I'll be coming straight to you.
Exactly. Do you need banjo? We
yeah.
got you covered.
Yeah.
Do you need a song written? Got you covered. Like, he can do that in return for you if ever you should need it.
Okay.
Okay, get your pen and paper. It's a long list.
Jeez,
Okay, so the first thing I told you about was there's this big gap in our windows where all the warm air or the cold air gets out.
I'll do a quote for you.
Okay, do a quote.
Yeah.
So that's, where we've got the sliding doors at the back and there's
Yeah.
a big gap where,
God, you told me about that about 6 months ago.
yeah, there's that one.
So there's a gap there.
It needs.
How do you
it
feel about a bit of alien tape?
I don't
Run
mind.
down it.
I don't mind. I don't even know what that is.
Like, it won't look great,
Oh.
but it'll do the job.
Well, have you got something that looks
This is what
good?
I specialise in. It's written on the side of my van. Rabs repairs.
Yeah.
It won't look great, but it'll do the job.
All right.
I'm not qualified, but I'll do the job.
Okay, we got that.
Yeah, okay.
Then we've got a fly screen that fell into the pool. That needs to be.
That was ages ago. Have you got it out?
Got it out, fell back in.
Get it out.
It's really hard to get out. You've got to get in the pool.
Get in the pool.
It's really cold.
Wait, do I have to get in the pool? I'm not getting in the pool.
What does it say on the side of your van? Does it say you
I
won't?
can't remember. It's not a very catchy slogan.
Does it say I don't get in pools to get fly screens out?
I don't
think so.
I'm getting a lot written on the side of this van. What is my slogan? I'll get it done, but it won't look pretty.
Yeah.
No, and that's not true. Sorry,
No,
can I
it'll look
backtrack
good,
on
it'll
that?
look good.
I take a lot of pride in my
Yes.
finishes of things.
Okay, so we have to get in the pool to get it out, but you can get it out with the pool scoopy doopy. So we got to get that out.
Oh, what?
There's a pool scooper thing that we can get it. When I say we, I'll help.
Yeah, you'll be doing nothing, obviously.
I'll-
Otherwise, you would have done it by
have
now.
the camera ready in case you fall in, and
Okay,
the phone. Right. So we got to get that out and put that back up. But the thing about putting it up is the ledge is about a foot wide.
Yeah.
So you've got to suck it in while you go in there.
Oh, no.
Put it back up. Yeah. Just
Otherwise, I'm in the pool.
depends on how wide a person is. Yeah, but
Yeah, I'll be in
you're
the pool.
looking fit. No, you're looking fit. You'll be fine. And that's just got to get the little hoover dutchies go on the
I'll
side
save
to
that
hold
one
it
till
on.
last because if there's one thing
and you
that
could get
can
wet.
No. If there's one thing that can break me as a human, it's fly screens.
Oh,
Oh boy.
really?
Oh boy.
Oh, well, this is the biggest fly screen problem there ever was on the planet. I mean, it's
Okay.
in the bottom of a pool.
I just destroyed 2 of our fly screens, so I'm not sure if I'm the guy for this
Okay.
one.
Oh, well.
You know how they're hard to get out and put in? Well, not yours, apparently.
Oh, no, these are on the outside. They're really easy to put back on. You just go with the little, it's
Oh, you
these
got little doofers?
Little
Oh,
doofers.
they're the
that-
best.
Yeah,
When you
no,
got the little
it's easy.
doofers to flick
and
around.
Which is why it falls off so easily.
I've got a packet of little doofers that I
bring
bought.
the little doofers.
Yeah.
Then there's another fly screen up
Fly
2
screen.
stories that fell off because we need a big ladder. Have you got a big ladder?
Listen, I've got the world's biggest.
Okay.
Well, I don't. Tristan does, but it's at my house. So.
Okay, we need that.
I used to have a real problem with heights. Now, don't even
know.
care.
You're up and down a ladder all day,
Oh,
painting and stuff.
totally.
This will be easy for you.
Two-story, yeah, fly screen,
Then
2-story
there's-
fly screen.
Then there's
got it.
Our bedroom door is very squeaky, which is what led me to this.
Spray
morning.
some WD-40
We haven't
and
got
rust
any.
off in it.
And
I
said
use
to
rust
Rod,
off.
That's Rod's job, and he went, yeah. That's
Yeah.
all he said. And so it's really squeaky, and we get up early, as you know.
I presume you don't have any. That would be
We
the
don't have
reason.
any. Yeah, we don't have any.
That's a squeaky door, you bet.
And
Writing that
also,
down.
you know the little teeny weeny ball things when you open your blinds up? You pull them like that and they're little teeny
Oh,
weeny.
yeah. Oh, broken.
Well, yeah, there's about
You
4
need-
of those that are broken that need a little clip. I bought the clips.
Oh, did you?
Because you told me what to buy, but I can't do it. I don't know how to do it.
A little bit of some pliers, all right? So it'll take some pliers along to help squeeze those.
And I think that's it. There's not a lot.
Oh,
I
that's
mean, it's
easy.
a bit of a list.
Yeah, easy. For you, $5,000 cash.
The Rabbit and Gina podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.